Hi everyone, Maria Hocking here, UK life changer, coach, speaker and author, and very passionate about changing lives with my heart and my words. I have a question for you today, but before I ask you that question, I'd like to remind you to hit the little red subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, that way you won't miss out on any of my future videos. So let's get into it. My question for you today is, who are you? Who are you? Now, usually when I ask that question, I get one of two responses. I get a deafening silence, or I get a response like, I'm a mum, I'm a father, I'm a carer, I'm a lawyer, I'm a teacher, I'm a cook. And yes, you may be one of those things, you may be more of those things, but those things are only parts of you. What I'm really interested in is who you are at the core of you, who you really are. I want to know what excites you. I want to know what makes you feel filled with joy. I want to know what makes your heart sing. I'd love to know what makes you feel sad, what makes you cry, and what makes you roar with laughter. Because those things are who you really are at your core. Now, if you're struggling to answer the question, who am I right now? Then you might be wondering what's happened. Because there was one time in your life, I will guarantee you this, that you knew exactly who you were. As a small child, you knew exactly who you were. You didn't think to question your identity. You did what you loved. You did what made your heart sing. You did what filled you with joy. So what happens to us? What happens when we go from here as a child to here as an adult that makes us lose who we are? Well, as we grow, we hear the opinions of others. We hear you should do this or you shouldn't do that. You can do this or you can't do that. You are this or you are that. And we start to listen. And then we start to live our lives based around other people's ideas, perceptions and expectations. We end up living a life as a smaller, almost squashed version of ourselves, often unhappy, frustrated and sometimes even with anxiety. Well, it's never too late to let go of other people's expectations or perceptions or ideas. You know who you are deep inside. You know what makes your heart fill with joy. You know what excites you, and you know what you're passionate about. I suggest you think back to those childhood years and reflect on all the things that you loved to do as a child. Did you love to write or read? Did you love to dance or did you love to sing? Write down a list of all the things that you loved to do when you were younger and ask yourself, am I still doing those things now? If you're not, it's never too late to change. I suggest revisiting what fills your heart with joy and go back and fill your life with those joys again. If you like to sing, sing. If you like to dance, find a way to dance. Find a way to go back to who you really are at your core. Who you really are has never disappeared. You just buried yourself under layers of other people's expectations, perceptions and ideas. And if you want some help with this, I can coach you so you find the real you again, so you go back to who you really are and always have been in your heart. Please comment below if you've enjoyed this video, and I'd love to hear your thoughts or opinions on my words. I'll be back in touch again with some more top tips for happiness.